Before Karen Silkwood was known as a whistleblower, became the center of a Hollywood film, or was referred to as a martyr, she was a mother, sister, and daughter.
She's just forever the 28-year-old. She never got to go past that point.
Before 1974, Karen was known for finding fun in between her shifts at the Kerr-McGee plutonium plant in Crescent. In the weeks after her death, Drew Stevens, Karen's boyfriend, wrote about who Karen really was, saying, quote, "The news stories, investigations, and notes completely missed the person I knew so well." He said the years leading up to her death were full of social events, concerts, road trips, and dinner dates. Drew and Karen even bought dirt bikes to ride with their friends.
She was just a great human being, so again, I missed out on that.
Michael Meadows, Karen's son, was only 5 when his mother died. The memories he has of her are few.
The memories I have of Mother from that time period almost come to you like, am I really remembering that, or am I remembering something that someone has shared with me? I've told people over the years that if she walked into the room, I wouldn't be able to tell you who she was had I not seen a picture.
But he remains certain of one thing.
She didn't have a mean bone in her body.
Karen's roommate, Sherry Ellis, wrote multiple versions of a book detailing Karen's contamination and death. KOCO has obtained partial copies of 3 different versions. The final, finished copy hasn't been found. In one, Sherry describes Karen as having a love for racing her white Honda Civic, listening to Fleetwood Mac and Dr. Pepper. Another of the manuscripts reads, "I dedicate this book to Karen's children, Dawn, Christy, and Michael, the people probably most confused by the seemingly never-ending state of affairs surrounding Karen's death, and Drew."
When you start talking about the things that you missed, that's when it's odd to, I've expressed this over the years, it's odd to have the emotions well up over somebody that you really didn't know, but I think not getting to know her is where they come from. So when I speak about her and I get emotional, it's tough because what am I associating that with? Where does that come from?
Even Drew, the one who may have been closer to her than anyone in her final days, said it was Karen's children that she cared about, saying, "She showed a mother's love as strong as any I have seen before."